Yo, what is good, fellas? Hope you boys are all having a fantastic day. Today we're going over the top 10 halfbacks in college football Ultimate Team. If you boys are new here, we post daily college football Ultimate Team videos. We also post daily MUT videos. Link for that channel is in the description. Now, I'm going to shut up, stop yapping, and we're going to slide over to the catalog so we can talk about the 10th best halfback in cut. Yeah, so this morning we did the top 10 quarterbacks, and this afternoon, well, it is time to talk about the halfbacks in this game. At number 10, I have Arkansas's very own Jaquidin Jackson. 81 speed, 83 excel, 82 agility, 83 carry, 65 catching, 81 change of direction, 84 truck though, and 82 break tackle. Now, the halfback position is very, very interesting. The best halfback in the game is one of the best players in the entire game by far. He can carry an offense. It is Judkins from Ohio State. Now, the guys below him are also pretty good, but the further down we get down this list, you can really see a big gap in, I guess, talent. Even though they're fake players, they're not as talented. Now, Jaquidin Jackson is not bad, but he is definitely not in that top tier of halfbacks. But again, these are the top 10 in the game. So if you have one of these guys, well, clearly you're doing something right. He does have, 6'2", 235 pounds. That 65 catching is a little bit low. But one thing that EA actually chefed up a masterpiece with was archetypes. If you're a power back, you cannot catch the football. I freaking love that. Good shit, EA. So Jaquidin Jackson coming in at 10. The names in these games are so damn difficult. But next up, another name and a half right here. Cam Skataboo out of Arizona State. Cam, I'm sorry, my guy. You are just not a player I'm familiar with, but I will study up on your game, I guess, at number 9 on my top 10 halfback list. Now, So coming in at number 9, I have another name, Skataboo out of Arizona State. 81 speed, 82 excel, 83 agility, 83 carrying, 73 catch, so better than Jaquavion, 83 change of direction, 83 truck, and 83 break tackle. 5'10", 225 pounds, a power back archetype. He's just a little bit better than who I had at number 10. So coming in at 9, I think you guys can really just pick and choose. These are all top 10 halfbacks in the game, so they're all going to play really good. But, I prefer Cam over Jackson. And coming in at number 8, I have Miami's very own Damian Martinez. 81 speed, 83 excel, 83 agility, 83 carrying, 80 change of direction, 84 truck, and 83 break tackle. He's just a little bit bigger than the other two halfbacks we talked about at 6 foot, 237 pounds. The first 3 halfbacks on this list are so unbelievably similar. It was really, you had to pick and choose who was going to go where. I think they are all very good, but I would consider those first 3 lower A tier halfbacks. Obviously, top 10's only going to have A tier and S tier, but I do think the first 3 we talked about are significantly worse. They're not necessarily the fastest halfbacks in the game, but they are going to break tackles. They are power backs. They cannot catch the football. They are on the bigger side of the weight and the height scale of halfbacks, but, they are solid nonetheless. Now, Damian Martinez coming in at 8, I think it's fair. I think you could make the argument for him to be at 10 and Jackson to be at 8, or what, I don't care. And that is just how it is. Now, moving on to 7. Yeah, and like I just said, these cards are so similar at the top, 10 through 8, but I do think 7 kind of separates himself, and that is 84 overall season 1 player Nicholas Singleton. 84 speed, 84 excel, 83 agility, 83 carrying, 62 catch, 84 change of direction, 81 truck, and 83 break tackle. At 6 foot, 226 pounds, he is a very, very viable halfback option in this game. Also 80 strength, things young love to see. Also does get 2 ability slots on him if you want to toss on abilities. I mean, they are kind of expensive right now. I don't necessarily recommend it unless you have Judkins, number 1 halfback in the game. Then I would recommend tossing abilities on him. But for a free all season 1 player card, Nicholas Singleton is an absolute stud. Coming in at 6, I have another Penn State halfback. What are they feeding these kids over in Happy Valley? Katron Allen is a little bit slower than Nicholas Singleton, but he does do everything else just better. 82 speed, 83 excel, 82 agility, 83 carrying, only 61 catch, but 83 change of direction, 83 truck, and 84 break tackle. He is that power back archetype, so obviously will not be catching the football for you. 5'11", 225 pounds, though. He is going to lower his shoulder and put the linebacker on the floor. And that is exactly why Katron Allen is coming in at number 5. Yeah, he doesn't get any abilities on him, but for a card at this tier, I don't necessarily think they need abilities on them. Also, abilities aren't as like meta as they are in Madden. So like you don't necessarily need abilities on the card to be top 5. And you know what, K-Tron? You are a great halfback. So cracking the top 5 now, I have Ashton Janty out of Boise State. 83 speed, 84 excel, 82 agility, 76 carrying, 82 catch, 82 change of direction, 82 truck, 82 break tackle, only 5'9" with 215 pounds though of muscle. Again, he has 73 strength, which is on the much lower side of the strength, I guess, spectrum of halfbacks we've seen so far. But he is a receiving back archetype. He also is quick, and he does have solid truck and break tackle. I mean, it makes sense why he is my second highest rated core elite halfback. He is really good out of Boise State too, so you know what? Shout out the blue field. Now at number 4, the last core elite halfback on my list is the original Ollie Gordon. He has 84 speed, 85 excel, 85 agility, and 85 carrying. Only 70 catch with 84 change of direction, 82 truck, and 83 break tackle. He's 6'2", 215 pounds at a power back with 77 strength. 77 strength definitely seems a little bit on the lower end, but again, he is so freaking good. Also has an LTD who is on the top 3 of this list. So clearly this guy is good at something, and that is running the ball. Probably the best halfback in college football today. Definitely an opportunity to win the Heisman, so shout out Ollie Gordon. Cracking the top 3. You guys can tell who the top 3 are? Yeah, they're the 3 highest rated running backs in the game. Well, I guess not Todd Gurley, and that is why he is coming in at number 3. He does have the cleanest card art though, so shout out Todd. Now ability-wise, not ability-wise, this isn't freaking mutt, this is cut. Stat-wise on Todd Gurley, I mean, look at this guy's freaking stats. 84 speed, 85 excel, again, really clean card art, 84 agility, 85 carrying, 75 catching, 80 change of direction, 85 freaking truck, and 85 break tackle. This guy is a stud. Oh my god. 6'1", 224 pounds, rounded up to 225, 81 strength. I mean, yeah, this guy is, he's really good. I mean, it's really, really difficult for me to not have him higher up on the list, but again, I do think there are better halfbacks in the game. Also does get abilities. I really don't necessarily know, like, what is the best ability in the game. Right now, I am running, I don't even know what it is, I'm running Judkins, so when we get there, we'll talk about him. But again, I think Todd Gurley, he's a freak. Now, on to number 2, where I have the only LTD halfback in the game currently. That is Ollie Gordon out of OSU, and we just talked about his core elite, so he is back up again with 85 speed, 86 excel, 86 agility, 86 carrying, 71 catch, 85 change of direction, 83 truck, and 84 break tackle, 6'2", 215 pounds with 78 strength. What more could you possibly want on a halfback that isn't named Judkins? This guy is really good. It was really weird. I mean, it's not weird. He is the best halfback in college football, in my opinion, right now, today. So that does make sense why, he has 2 of the best cards in the game. I just wish they gave this, I wish they made this card better, is what I'm trying to get at here. I wish they made him like an 87 overall, gave him 86 speed, really separated him from his core elite. I don't necessarily think it's worth picking up this card over the core elite. He is better, but not by much. And you know what? It's a weird decision right there. I think this card should be a little bit better, but they can't rush the overall, so I guess Ollie Gordon's fallen victim of that. Then again, we have 89 overall halfbacks in the game, so do they really care about rushing overalls? I don't necessarily know. Quinshon Judkins is by far the best halfback in this game with 89 speed, 89 excel, 88 agility, 87 carry, only 75 catching, but you really cannot tell, 87 change of direction, 88 truck, 85 break tackle, 6', 219 pounds. Fellas, I'm just going to say this. You can really tell that 89 speed against the rest of this game. He is objectively broken. He is probably, in my opinion, your halfback is your best player in this game right now. It's probably the most beneficial player to have juiced out because you can give him the ball so many different ways. This card is disgusting, and he is the best player in the game in my opinion currently. He's the most broken player in the game, and he also has some solid abilities. I'm currently running sidestep as well as shifty on him. I think this card is really good, and if you can afford him, I think he's worth it. If you pulled him from one of the 2 glitches, well, shout out yo. Fellas, that is my first go at the top 10 halfbacks in college football Ultimate Team. If you guys enjoyed this video, please go down there, hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you boys later today with another banger. But until then, peace.